All right, welcome back. If you're making the same New Year's goals every year, I know I am, you're not alone. It's tough to keep them right through, let's say, February, March area, but we are joined with fitness expert Lisa Lynn, who's showing us the best ways that we can kick the hunger and cravings to the curb.
To the curb.
Right, and that's the good news. So good morning.
Good morning.
So tell people how we can actually, kick these bad habits.
Well, and today, I think, is one of the worst eating days. It's code red, as you guys say out here. I walked in and saw it. This is going to be a code red eating day because when people are locked down, all we want to do is eat.
Yeah, right. So we're stuck here in the snow. You want to make soup or get the crock pot going.
So you do this first. But here's the thing. The fact that you're making the New Year's resolution the same one every year, I have to give you a high five because that means that you're not quitting. It's not how many times you fall, but how many times you keep getting back up because you're going to fall.
Of course.
So here, you love my little displays here. Yeah. This is muscle.
Okay.
The whole goal when we're trying to lose weight or kill cravings is you want to feed the muscle. You got to give it what it needs because you want this to stay. Muscle's metabolic, so the more muscle we have on our body, the more calories we burn, even while we're sleeping.
And the better we look, too, right?
Heck yeah. You want to look like this in a bathing suit. Well, maybe not that exact blob, but this is fat. This fat right here is not metabolically active. It's active in other ways, but this is 5 pounds of fat. So when you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to eat anything today while you're stuck inside, think, is this going to feed the fat? Because if you feed this fat, it is never going to leave.
It's going to be there forever.
Fat is tricky. Now, I feel the need today to speak out a little bit to anybody who's got, you want to fondle that.
Okay, I want to hold
anybody that has a little bit of weight to lose or has this around the midsection. I met a very thin girl yesterday, but she had at least one of these around her midsection. Here's the deal. That means that her insulin levels are high. There's a lot of pre-diabetes, diabetes going on out there, and so that means weight loss is going to be a little more difficult.
Okay.
So you really want to hear what I have to say if you're sporting any of this. One, eat protein first, like the gentleman who made that awesome stir fry.
Fabulous.
I live on those. You shouldn't feel like you're deprived when you're dieting because what was wrong? That was perfect.
Right. I think he saved us some, too.
Protein first at every meal. So I brought something, and please don't kill the messenger because I don't make these rules. This is what a serving size of chicken looks like.
Oof.
Now, you see my palm. Most people say, but I ate the size of my hand, Lisa Lynn. That could almost be too, that's the either making or breaking your weight loss. So this is 3 ounces of chicken breast, and chicken breast is really good. But what's better when you're trying to lose weight is what he made, shrimp.
Nice little shrimp.
That's about 3 ounces. And then white fish is the best out of all of them. The lighter and the whiter the fish, the better for the metabolism. Egg whites, another great source of protein. So these are all really good. But when it comes to killing cravings, say you're out to eat that first before you dive into anything. Odds are you won't get to the no-nos.
Yeah, you're going to fill up on the good food first.
Right. And then this looks so pretty, by the way. It's so simple. I hear everyone saying, I didn't have a blender. Well, I travel with this little jug. This is just my morning coffee with 2 scoops of my whey protein powder. I shake it. It's like a mochaccino. And so I eat the froth with a spoon and feel indulgent. But whey flips the switch on our hunger hormones, shuts it off so we're not fighting with it all day.
Now, how much protein should, let's say, the average
Phenomenal question. This is where most people go wrong. 24 grams at a sitting.
Okay.
And a lot of people hear this message, and a lot of the paleo fanatics, and they gain weight because you need to eat 24 grams, which each one, not this one, but each one of these displays is 24 grams of protein, 2 scoops of protein powder, 1 of my lean bars, but they're not all created equal, times 4 per day, which gives you about 100 grams per day.
100 grams, okay.
And
so it doesn't matter how much you weigh, then it just...
Well, it does, actually. You want to get about 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body weight. So my protein needs, because I'm like Smurf, my needs are like this big. But if you're a guy who's 6 foot tall, your protein needs are going to be a lot more. Yeah, exactly. So feed the muscle, starve the fat is. Take your goal weight, whatever that is. Let's say hypothetically for me it's 100. My goal weight is 110, but I don't weigh that. I need to get 110 grams of protein per day. So I could base my day 4 meals. I get 24 grams, I'm covered, and then I have a smidgen of 10 to make up, which is where having tools like a protein bar or a protein shake can fill in those gaps. You don't want to overshoot the runway here because then we're back in weight gain.
Yes, and you want to keep going right through the year, too.
Oh, by the way, this should be every day because this kind of stuff boosts immunity. So this is core, for anti-aging. It doesn't matter what your goal is, even if it's, I have a few people who want to bulk up and gain.
Of course, yeah.
Still have to do this.
And you want the muscle.
Oh, yeah.
That's the most important part.
They told me you want to do a real goofy exercise today, but I think
all right,
I've had so many people hurt their back shoveling. I want to show you a little. Yes, we're going to put our feet up on your
Let's
furniture.
do it.
Martha Stewart used to let me do this, though. People are getting very tight hamstrings because of shoveling, and their backs, they wake up an hour later and it's seized up. It's always about a tight hamstring, so you want to be able to...
Oh, I can't do that.
Well, let's see if you can even reach.
Oh, my God, this is
okay,
bad.
talk about another New Year's resolution.
Start stretching, right?
Yeah, but you're actually pretty good for a guy.
I'm cheating a little bit, I think.
You could put a towel over your foot and just hold it, and slowly you want to bend over, not like this with your head, but you want to lead with your chin.
That's not bad.
No, and the more lubed up and you know, flexible your hamstrings are, the better your back is going to be.
Okay.
Because apparently there's going to be some shoveling today.
Yes, certainly. But it's the fluffy type of snow, so that's the goodness.
I
so
love
it's not
fluffy.
As
You're going to smell chocolate wafting out of my house today. As I practiced, I was telling Stephanie about my recipes, all made with this.
Very nice. We'll have to try some after.
Thanks.
All right.
High
So for
five.
more information, you can always go to our website, WTNH.com, and we'll be right back.